All right, you guys are Team Night Owl too. Little Watchmen reference. I love it. KenJac and Brandon are 4-0 so far. Or it's going to be 3-0. 3-0. I did not. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx the shit out of you. Oh, I muted Brandon. I got to unmute Brandon.
No, I muted mine to see if I was causing some kind of echo here.
Oh, okay. They're 3-0. They are 42-18 on in terms of aggregate. So they've beaten everyone combined 42-18. So you guys got to scrape away here. We'll see. KenJac and Brandon claim they're lucky. I don't know about that. I guess we'll have to see. If really 3 wins in a row is luck, or maybe they're just better at this than they think they are.
They're very modest.
They are. Yeah, they're very, very humble, which was an answer last time. You have a doubler. So before the category, I'm going to ask, do you want to double it? You say yes or no. Both teams will say yes or no. If you get it right, you have double the point. If the other team misses, and you get their double right, you get double points as well. So it goes both ways. It's a risky opportunity. The doubler, that's the lifeline. You get it one time. Let's begin. We're going to go to the first round here, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Ooh.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh. Do you want to start with that doubler, Watson?
Double it.
You're going to double off the bat. Okay. Do you guys want to double as well? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Here we go. Your first question could be easy, could be hard. What is the name of the gold-faced villains in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
It was Elizabeth Debicki.
I want to say the Sentinel, but I feel like that.
No, you're very close. You're very, very close. I know it's definitely something like that. Eternals? No, that's right.
Aisha is their leader.
Yeah.
And what?
I'm kind of shocked you know that, and you don't. Don't know
Aisha is Elizabeth Debicki. I remember that much.
Yeah. So it's the.
It's Sovereign.
Yes.
Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Because they have the big fleet, and they're like the fleet of the some. Yeah.
He pulls it out. That's 2 points. You use your doubler. That was smart. I mean, hey, smart move. You can only use it once, and it's worth 2, so it doesn't matter where you use it. That was a big one. All right. You guys, Team Night Owl 2, you are not using the doubler. Your question is, which Ravager leads the mutiny against Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Taserface, right? Isn't that his name? That's what he calls himself.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has another name. I think that's right. I mean,
that sounds right to me.
That is your answer.
Taserface.
That is correct. It is Taserface. All right, 2-1. One each. Next category is live-action voice roles. Live-action voice roles.
Okay.
Who voiced Howard the Duck in the post-credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Seth Green.
That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Seth Green is your answer. The correct answer is Seth Green. All right, 3 points on the board. 3 points on the board. Team Night Owl 2, you have an MCU-based question as well. Who voices Karen, the AI, in Peter Parker's Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man Homecoming? Someone does need to mute if possible. Or, mute their Periscope stream or something.
Ben, do you have any idea?
I don't. No.
I can hear it's someone.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any idea? Any guess? It is a woman. I know that much.
Yeah, it is a woman. You're right.
We're off to a good start.
It's a credited role too. It's not something just obscure.
I don't know. Do you know?
I have no idea. No.
All right, no guess. KenJac, Brandon, do you know it?
Isn't it Jennifer Connelly?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could see her in my freaking brain. I was gonna say the lady from Alita Battle Angel. Is that bad? No, not.
There's a lot of stands on the internet who will fucking love to hear that. I'll tell you that much. Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jennifer Connelly. That is 4 points. Paul Bettany's wife. That's kind of a.
We just started with 3 MCU questions. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well,
it's now.
I promise Brandon didn't know this for the great setup, but I said every episode will have one of these 2 movies. It's Batman and Robin time. So
I was hoping for Batman Forever.
I was too.
All right, we'll try to channel at least one of these two movies.
Right.
Batman and Robin for KenJac and Brandon. In one of the final duels, what does Robin use to avoid being killed by Poison Ivy?
What was it? Because it was the kiss, right? Because they used it to stop from getting kissed. Was it the strip on his lips? Like it was like a clear plastic strip on his lips? But I don't know what that would be called. I think that's what he did.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm phrasing it wrong, but I think that's what it was. He had like a clear strip on his lips that like prevented the kiss from touching his actual lips.
Oh yeah, he would. Oh, yes, he would. Oh, he wears like.
So is that your guess? What's your guess?
That I don't know if we're phrasing it right. Are we gonna get? Is it?
I'll accept. I mean that's what it is. It's rubber lips.
Okay.
It's clear lips.
Okay.
I'll accept that. Yeah.
Okay.
I will accept that. All right, 5 points, guys. Off to a hot start. You guys have Batman and Robin as well. This is a crazy one. What mid to late '90s rapper makes a cameo during the motorcycle race as Jonathan Crane?
I know this one.
Ben, do you have an idea?
Oh, I do know this one. It's Coolio, right?
It is, in fact, Coolio. He
Yes.
does play Crane. He was going to be the Scarecrow. He says he was going to be the Scarecrow in the next movie. They never made it.
That's like the neon bikers, right?
Yes. They have like
That's
a
why
kid tied up to a chain.
Wow.
They should have never ended those movies. Those were awesome.
Right?
Look, they're terrible. I love them still. They're so stupid, but they're amazing in like the worst way.
Jim Carrey as the Riddler is amazing.
Oh, Enigma, man.
All right. Category number 4 is same movie, different title. Same movie, different. It's a title-based question.
Interesting.
Because of licensing issues, The Avengers was distributed under what title in the UK? This is for KenJac and Brandon.
Avengers Assemble.
I don't know the answer. I'm going to go with you.
I
Yeah.
have the poster. I only have.
Okay, well, I didn't mean. That's just it's some things. All right, that is correct. It is Avengers Assemble. That
I
helps.
couldn't find the American version of the poster. I could only find the British version.
All right, we're gonna go to a little internet memeing here. This is probably, let's see if you guys know this one. What comic book movie's title is translated literally to Interplanetary Unusual Attacking Team from Mandarin to English?
I mean, I would assume that's Ben. I don't know, but I would assume that's. It's so much MCU. I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it sounds like. But it could be. I'm trying to think what else it could be. Do you have any idea?
I mean, that was my initial reaction, but yeah, I'll think on it a second.
Yeah, you have a second. You have about 10 seconds. No need to rush it.
I'm trying to think. There's not that many other interplanetary comic book movies.
Attacking teams.
Yeah, or that attack.
All right, 3 seconds.
Oh, said it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
KenJac knows it, and it is Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. Yes, that was going around the web for a while. Interplanetary Unusual Attacking Team. Great
That was
translation.
wrong. I was going to say Suicide Squad. It was the only thing that made sense.
We're gonna go with The Incredible Hulk. Ooh,
all right.
The Incredible Hulk, a movie often watched by people. Round 5.
Is it?
What happens in the post-credit scene for The Incredible Hulk?
Tony Stark wants to recruit Bruce Banner.
Yeah, he meets Thunderbolt Ross.
Thaddeus Ross in the bar.
Yeah, him and Thunderbolt Ross.
What's your answer?
I mean, is the phrasing important?
No, I mean you just got it. I nailed it.
But wait,
Stark meets with Thunderbolt Ross.
In a bar, cigar bar.
Making sure. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't say Banner because technically Banner would have been wrong. It is.
Oh yeah.
It is Ross. It's 7 points. Reminder: you guys still have your doubler. I'll try to remember to ask each time. You can always stop me before I say. You guys have one as well. Tim Blake Nelson's character accidentally gets Hulk's blood in his head, foreshadowing him becoming what villain?
The leader, right?
I think that's right. I don't know. This is probably the most skipped movie of all time.
Well, yeah, when someone's like, I got to watch the MCU, which do I watch? People go, oh, watch them all and skip Hulk.
I'm pretty sure I saw this in theaters and then one other time, and that's it. But that sounds right. That would make sense.
I think it's the leader.
The leader is the correct answer. Tough because Tim Blake Nelson's such a great actor. You kind of wish.
Yeah. Tim Roth was okay, too.
Yeah. That ain't happening. Number 6 is opening shots. I'm going to show you an opening shot of a movie. You will tell me what movie it is. I will expand the picture. Because it is very small. I know that.
Clever. This is clever.
This is for KenJac and Brandon. Which one is this from? I'm going to expand the picture. Hold tight.
Winter. My gut wants to say something to do with Russia or somewhere up north, so I'd automatically assume like Winter Soldier, maybe even Civil War. But Civil War was not again Africa somewhere. Wait, is this MCU or DC, or is this not just unknown?
I'm sorry. I'm actually both of them. Both are MCU. Okay. Just to help, because otherwise that's fucking insane. Both are MCU.
MCU opening shot. Okay, so I'm
going to take it down just so people don't get confused. Let me know if you want to see it again.
Okay, so that is not. Let's go process of elimination here. It's not
about 10 seconds.
Focus Brazil. Let's see. It's not Thor. It's not Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, I think that's probably closest.
Is that your guess?
Sure.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Big steal opportunity, guys. Team might have it too.
Ben, I think it's Iron Man 3.
I'll go with
it's
that.
The 1999, like it starts in 99 when
You're right.
Aldrich Killian, and they're somewhere cold. And that's my best guess. Yeah, Iron Man 3.
You guys are gonna. It's tough. That's tough. It's Iron Man 2. It's Iron Man 2 opening in Russia. Yeah. That's tough.
That makes sense.
You're right though. They're in Switzerland. Because they're in Switzerland for the conference in Bern.
That's what I was thinking.
That one hurt for you guys. I hurt for you guys on that one. That was tough. All right.
I didn't even think about Iron Man 2.
You didn't lose points though.
Iron Man 2.
You didn't lose points. Remember, if you get this, you'll only be down by your doubler. Here is yours. I will expand it now.
Yeah.
Ben, do you know? It's very dark.
This is MCU.
I think it's. I don't remember how the movie starts, but it sort of looks like the first Thor. Like it looks like a desert, and they're in that van, aren't they? I don't know. This is a big one. It's so dark. It looks like some desert type sky.
10 seconds.
What do you think? Do you have anything?
I've got nothing coming to mind. I mean, I know what track you're on there.
I just can't remember if it starts in Asgard or not. I don't know what else it could be.
Thor is good of a guess for me.
Yeah, I'll go Thor.
Thor is your guess. That is, folks, a pretty damn good guess because Thor is the correct answer. By the way, this category is coming back. This is coming back. So people need to know their first shot because I like this. Someone's got a great account. I wish I knew it. It's like opening shot, last shot.
Yeah.
It's a good account on Twitter. All right. 7-5. You guys have your doubler. The next category is Watchmen.
Oof.
Double.
You're going to double.
Are you good with that, Ben?
Let's do it, man. Double.
All right, let's double.
They're going to double. KenJac and Brandon, obviously, if you miss this, it's not worth 2. The only one that's worth 2 is their own question. Your question, KenJac and Brandon. What is the name of Adrian Veidt genetically engineered red and black striped lynx?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, gosh.
Fuck. I remember because he calls it in the fucking that was it his Fortress of Solitude or whatever was it called in the movie. Oh, God damn it! See my brain. It's gonna be some weird Greek stuff or some Greek thing, you know.
Dude,
I got nothing. I got no clue.
What kind of Greek name you want to guess here?
Zeus. Why not?
All right, let's go with Zeus. Final answer.
Zeus is incorrect. Do you guys know it for the steal?
Ben, do you have any idea?
I don't know it.
I'm thinking they're on the right track. I think it could be Egyptian, but I don't know. I'm thinking like Artemis though is sort of what I'm thinking. Huh?
Ramses, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. Either
right.
way, let's go
Nothing.
Ramses. Let's go Ramses.
Ramses, correct answer. Babastis, that's the correct answer.
Babastis.
That was my next guess, dude.
Which,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
That's it, man.
Mhm. All right, you guys, though, this is your double. This is huge. This will leave you tied after round 7 if you get this.
All right.
You get it wrong, they have a chance to do a major double point steal. What is the name of the act that declares all costume adventuring and vigilantism illegal?
The Keene Act, right? Yeah, the Keene Act.
Confident. That's correct. It is the Keene Act. We're tied up.
Let's go.
KenJac,
That was a good double.
I feel like we're all. This is a good. Like everyone's getting a lot of questions right here.
This is a good matchup. This is a good matchup. All right, through 7 rounds. Round number 8 is The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
The Dark Knight Rises. All right. I think these may be on a little more of the easy side. We'll see. Table setting for the final 5 rounds. Instead of going by his last name, Robin. Ignore the fact that I wrote this really quickly. Instead of going by his first name, Robin, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character goes by his last name, which is what?
Oh.
Goes by it the entire movie.
Isn't it Drake?
Fucking. Wait, what'd you say it was?
Drake? Or am I confused?
No.
Like his real name.
No, Blake.
Blake. Yes,
Blake.
yes, it's Blake.
Pretty sure it's Blake, yeah.
Drake would have been tragic because it is Blake.
Oh.
That would have been tough. I would have hated to see that. That was good. That was good working. All right. I'll try and make sure everyone knows no one has the doubler left. Both were successful, though. You guys, Dark Knight Rises. What former NFL player returns the kickoff during the football scene as Bane blows up the field?
Is it?
I'm gonna guess just because it's a kickoff return. I think it's probably Devin Hester just because it's a kickoff return. That's just. I don't know though. I don't really like this movie that much, which I know is.
I don't think that's that controversial. I think there are people who strongly are afraid to say they love it and then also afraid to say they hate it. It's a weird movie with sentiment.
I would guess Devin Hester because he's the most famous kick returner in football.
I don't know that it was necessarily a kick returner.
What's returning a kickoff? I don't know. I mean, that's my best guess.
Steelers player too, for some reason.
Need a guess?
I think I'm gonna say Devin Hester, but Devin Hester.
That is incorrect. I'm pretty sure KenJac and Brandon both know it.
You want to go?
Word, baby. Heinz Ward.
Heinz Ward.
It is for some fucking reason.
It's a Steelers player, yeah.
For some odd reason, it is.
That was a Steelers player.
Guy had return.
Gosh, I should have trusted you, Ben. I'm sorry.
you got 4 rounds. You got 8 total points left. You're only down 2. For some reason, they had Heinz Ward returning the kick.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
The most random thing ever.
For some reason.
I mean, I guess when you take the most popular players, Big Ben's not going to do it. So next in line, probably Heinz. All right. Category is name this character. One of my favorites. Name this character. What? Okay, so here's how we're going to do this.
Give me extra number 347 from Captain America again.
You must give full name. And a little wrinkle. You must give full name. Must give full name. If you give the first and the other team gives the last name, it cancels out. New rule we're going to input here, so it makes it worth guessing. Okay. All right. Here it is. Who is this character?
Oh, wait, we need the movie character's name or the actor's name?
You need the character. I know you know the actor's name.
Because I know the actor's name. I definitely don't.
We both do because we asked. Yeah.
Keener.
What's the name?
Harley Keener.
It is Harley Keener. That is correct. That fucking stupid character.
We said right?
in our post Avengers Endgame breakdown, we said, who the fuck was that blonde-haired kid? we had just seen the movie. It was a press screening. We had nowhere to go look it up, and we were like, we don't know who to talk to about it. Like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake of my life. We're still getting DMs a year later. Yep. People are like, hey, by the way, that's Ty Simpkins. Like, yes, thank you.
We also sprouted 5 feet since Iron Man 3.
That's true. He looks nothing like he used to.
Yeah.
I thought it was what's his face, Evan Peters. All right, you guys have one now. Same deal.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I can't. Do you know?
He's from.
He's Ant-Man and the Wasp,
2, which is the worst MCU movie by far.
I love injecting a little MCU rankings into this. I like that.
He has like a very. Oh man. I want to try and guess his first name so they don't get the points.
I remember there was like.
I mean, I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
But I just can't think of his name. But his name's like Dakota. It's something weird. His last name, I think. I don't know.
Need a guess.
I'm gonna say his first name is Adam.
That is incorrect. Full steal potential.
So
I
it's
know. Yeah, I know it's Sonny. I don't know his
Sonny
last name.
Birch.
Yeah, there you go.
Sonny Birch is the guess. Sonny Birch is the answer.
Long gone.
Muscle
Really bad.
flexing time from KenJac and Brandon. All right, you guys are down
They
4.
made it a little closer than I wanted it, you know?
You're down 4, but there are 6 points available still. Still 6 points available. And I don't think I don't think they're that easy. I don't know, though. We'll see.
Oh, God.
Question number 10, category 10, another movie people love to talk about. That is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
What is Gambit's actual name spoken 3 times in the movie?
It's
Remy.
yeah, it's Remy. It's Remy LeBeau. Remy LeBlue. It's definitely Remy.
Is this another full name thing?
Yeah, is it the same deal as before?
Need the full name. He says the name because
No, I mean,
they only say the full name. Yes, with names they have a chance to cancel.
I think it's either Remy LeBeau, or Remy LeBlue, or I think Remy LeBeau.
Up on whether that L is in his last name. Pretty sure it's LeBlue.
I think it's Remy LeBeau, like Beau, like Beau almost. You know, like Remy LeBeau. Yeah, maybe than that. Yeah, like Remy LeBeau.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Remy LeBeau. Yes. Good.
Remy LeBeau. That is correct.
Yes.
I wanted y'all to say Remy LeBlue so bad.
I thought you were. They only say his name. I double checked the script. They say his name 3 times, and they only say the full name. He goes, "Oh yes, then indeed I am Remy LeBeau." It's like, oh my god.
He greets them at the poker table. I think, right?
Gambit movie. It was so good.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, I think, was supposed to be Gambit.
Yeah.
He'll be 80 still trying to play.
It was Taylor Kitsch in X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so you
Assuming
guys,
that's not the question.
you guys definitely need this. You need this, or it is over because you're down 5. This will push it to 4. Where is Stryker's facility located in the movie? The place of the final battle.
Oh, I know.
Do we need to know? Like, is it just a country, or do we need to know like a city, like a?
It's a specific place.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, Ben, I don't know if you know. I'm pretty sure it's Angel Falls, Venezuela. I think it's South America.
I have zero idea here.
Oddly specific.
Does it need to be that specific? I think it's somewhere in Venezuela or around there.
Let me know what you're going with.
Do I
Go
need to be
for
that
it.
specific? Is it that specific of a place?
It-
I'll
it's
say
a
Angel Falls.
That is incorrect.
Dude,
I'm like 90% sure it's 3 Mile Island. I'm pretty sure because it's the big nuclear reactors thing that have the Deadpool scene on, right?
sure.
It is 3 Mile Island. That is correct. Yes, it is.
I don't even know what that is.
Honestly,
Yeah.
X2 is the one in a waterfall.
it's still not
Yeah.
ringing any bells, even though you said it.
You know, they have the
All right.
Deadpool scene, the Ryan Reynolds crappy Deadpool. The big fight happens in like a nuclear, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. All right, that was a tough rattling of 6 points. You guys are still good. You guys are definitely probably the at least so far the most consistent in terms of answering and getting close.
They
A couple
had me
books out.
sweating. They had me sweating.
I
Let's
was
see if you
trying
guys
to
can up your totals because you still have a chance to up your totals and be the leaders in the clubhouse. Next category is Avengers Endgame. When reciting time travel movies, Scott Lang says one that isn't a time travel movie. What is that movie?
Oh,
Die Hard.
yep.
Dang it.
Die Hard is correct. All right. Avengers Endgame for you guys. Very similar scene around the same time, actually. I think this happened before that. During the time machine building montage, what joking name does Tony Stark call Rocket? Pretend that's his name. What name does Tony Stark call Rocket?
I mean, there's. Oh gosh.
I don't know.
I'll describe a little bit because we've got to tell you the scene. It's when he's holding the thing over his shoulder, and this is the first time we see Fat Thor in the facility. Calls him a name.
He calls Thor Lebowski, but I don't know what he calls Rocket. Do you know, Ben? This is.
No.
I know many
I'm
Rocket
blanking.
nicknames, but I don't
Right.
think I know. It's gonna be some pop culture reference too. I feel like what's
Kinda.
the raccoon's
But,
name?
but the game's over, so I'm going to say just
Yeah, I don't
maybe a
know.
hint. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a pop culture reference. Tony Stark. Nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys know?
It's a surprising reference to come from Tony Stark, but I'm pretty sure it's Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, it's Ratchet.
Really?
Oh,
Ratchet, yeah.
That's cool. I would have
I don't
never.
even know
I
if you-
would have never called that.
All right, category 12 will end this year. You guys are 15. Brandon, KenJac, most of you as far as 16. Box office totals. This one's tricky. I think it's tricky because I think let's see what they say. I think they both say non-DC and MCU. Yes. In 2018, the superhero movie became the first non-Marvel or DC property to gross $1 billion.
no, never mind.
In 2018, comic book movie, not Marvel or DC. Correct?
Seems like almost impossible.
This
$1 billion.
superhero movie,
It should be so obvious if it's a superhero movie and it's not Marvel DC. Over $1 billion? I can't even, I'm totally blanking. Oh,
superhero movie from 2018.
for some reason Hitch is the only thing that's coming to mind
Black
right now, even though it's like 2005.
2018.
Hitch.
It's the first thing that's coming
You
to my
mean
mind.
Hancock?
I think you mean
Sorry,
Hancock.
Very similar movies in many
That's the
respects.
crossover we all need.
Yeah, Hitch and Hancock.
Dude, what? I'm so confused. Aquaman came out in 2018. Infinity War came out in 2018. Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And over $1 billion, like it feels like some smaller thing that would make sense, but I can't think of one that made over
Spider-Man
$1
into the
billion.
Spider-Verse.
Not
guess?
again. Not,
Dude, what else came out in 2018? What other comic book?
Venom, like that's obviously DC.
That did
so-
make $1 billion, and it is.
Any guess?
But it's not a. I mean, it's Marvel, not MCU.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, I'm going to read it to you guys for a steal here. I'm going to read it again. In 2018, the superhero movie became the first non-Marvel or DC property to gross $1 billion.
Is it based on a comic book?
So I'm pretty sure the key word here is that it's a superhero movie, not a comic book movie. But that still doesn't. I'm just trying to think of movies that came out in 2018 that were not Marvel or DC.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Nah,
Oh, I'm so
he realized
stupid.
he realized KenJac just realized Creighton found the word that mattered. Whether Creighton figures out
Yeah,
what it is or not,
I know the
we'll
word that
Right.
matters, and I still.
see.
I'm so
it's-
stupid. Oh my
Do you have any
god.
idea, Ben? Ben, do you have any idea?
I'm thinking.
I just want to score more than 7 points.
Yeah.
That was
I'm so
well, you
stupid.
still have your
Oh,
question as well after this. So.
I think we got like the first 7 of the first 7 rounds. We had 7, and then we haven't gotten anything since. I don't know.
KenJac, what is
KenJac,
it?
what is it?
it's Incredibles 2.
It is
Oh,
Incredibles
gosh. Dang it.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I feel so dumb right
So
now.
does that mean the first Incredibles didn't have $1 billion?
Yeah, that was so long ago, though. That's not like
Yeah, that makes sense.
inflation.
yeah.
It might have. All right, let's see if you guys get this last one. This movie, based on a series from a non-DC or Marvel property, was the highest-grossing comic book film in 1994. Wow.
Series 1994. Great year for film, not a good year for comic book film. Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is that 94? Is that a comic book? I think it is.
I mean,
It is
yeah,
now.
but I don't-
That would qualify. That is incorrect.
All right, whatever.
KenJac and Brandon, do you know it?
I I'm trying to like just kind of meter out in my head when it would be in '94.
To tie your high of 16.
I don't know. I was just a little baby.
Yeah, I was quite literally 1 year old.
I was not alive, so
Judge Dredd,
Making me
man.
feel
Oh,
old.
that's a comic book.
I don't think that was 94.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I had no clue.
You guys won anyway. Shout out to our good friend here at Lights Camera Barstool, Trill Ballins. It is the mask.
Oh yeah.
No.
It is the mask. Yeah, it is the mask. All right. Thanks, guys.
Right, yeah, that was
15-7
fun.
victory.
I had fun.
Again, like you guys were good. It just you had a tough stretch at the end there.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think going into round 8, it was 7-7.
It was.
We just didn't get any more.
Honestly, GG. You guys put up a pretty solid fight. I was sweating for a while there.
7-7. I didn't know what to do. I thought you guys
It-
were taking it for sure.
It was a couple. Well, I mentioned before, it was a couple steals that really ended up being the difference. KenJac and Brandon just jumped on those steals, and that's it. So Thursday night, Brandon, you'll be doing the first. We're going to be an hour again Thursday night. Brandon, you're going to do the first challenge. We got our friend from Barstool, Robbie Fox. He's going to be hopping in to do that. Next week, we may have one Star Wars night. We're going to do a general move. We're going to mix them up starting next week. So get ready for that. Brandon, you got any quarantine watch parties coming up?
Still booking some more quarantine watch parties. We got a Harley Quinn thing. I don't think we announced that yet, like on the animated series. Maybe I just announced it here for the first time. Whoops.
For our guests, Creighton and Ben, thank you guys so much. Showing off the Ole Miss. KenJac and Brandon, I'm Jeff Lowe. We will talk to you on Thursday.